No, Bibi Aboko. Fantastic. And that's what I say, new suit, new tie.
ODF, papa. Eja wom.
Wabo petticoats. Wabo petticoats.
Oba.
As you can afford dressing. Say Bibi Aboko.
Oh, Nago Ban, Bibi Adati. Adachi, dear, quite dear. Not just a Bibi Akoso.
Well, the Kuwakra Tane Beba and Check Bia, but me the best Sima Edu B. Me story every horses here na ya babe twaso ede amamo. Okay. Enyum ya eboy ye fa no niye mu. Aha, niye mu we ne ye boy na se wakoto afei na nane mame ya baya.
Angel in the morning. Angel in the morning. Angel.
Niye mu ne yehwehwe anopai me ka kire se wa se niye mu me na me ne pa bobo boy me na me back no e wo 72 story a me pese me bosso kakra ya na ye discussing nsem we ya na amamfo dodo na ani age se politics ne dawson de but wensu bi hia se mo am follow Ghana Statistical Services omode new report bi aba. Na report omodi aba no pay no say uye Ghana ni a wutie me na wo hwa baabi o ha wo rebe ho baabi o ha wani beje baabi o ho so obeye confused kakra na omo a title ne say average public sector salary the latest one omo ye nhwehwemu afa Ghana yankatuasem ho na akatuasem na omo ye no say nete omo kire say asat February ya ye wo mu yi ye minimum wage. That's a Ghana ni bia wo ye adwuma dakro a sika wo se ye de ma wo dakro bia obi antimi ntua wo less than that e wo mremu no 18 cedis a day na wo se ye mark obi 18 and above. Na omo se omo ye omo hwehwemu ni nyina wie ye no omo a highlight very deep inequalities our public sector wages. Na Ghana ha nyina no omo enkrata mu nipa yetua ne car na katua so pa oje 418 cedis a month 418 me ba cho we ye de e won krata mu 418 cedis a month. Na highest paid person no the lowest paid in eje no oje 81 times enti 418 no okay kabo one say highest paid public sector worker was our range, around 34,000 a month, 334 million. And oje, and I'm about 34,000. No, what they call old currency now. Not just say no. And the oje lowest salary, 418. Ghana ha, according to Ghana Statistical Service. And the oje highest, around 34,000 a month. Omunina public sector. Now earning inequality omo say 10% Ghana hayesika ye twase editua katuafo kano anase adwumayefo ka katua se bia ye 1 billion e de ato ho a sa 1 billion no nipa 10% pe omo nko agi mu 22%. Enti se ye de 10,000 cedis eto ho a nipa mako 22% of public sector workers no omo nko agi mu 10% omo Ghana omo 22% of your salary. Na ya ka ni nyina ya che de aka nafa So one inequality na yɛde akatua ne to hɔ a the top 10% of public sector workers ɔmo gye akatua kɛseɛ no ɔmo gye entire salary budget no ɔmo gye mu 22%. Na afei de aka ne yɛakyɛ ama nketewa na yɛgu aseɛ no enti ɛkyɛ sɛ ɛsorofoɔ no gye more. Only 10%, or 22% of the salary budget. Mass we no, den kakra. Say the 100 million to her, na nipa 20 ne wa adwuma no mu a. Nipa 20 ne mu 2 pe 100 million no mo kwaji mu be say 40 million. De aka no na ya chama nipa 18 na aka no. Enti kakra bi gi akatua bebre. Bebre nso gi akatua ketua bi. Na almost say half of employees no almost accounted for 1/3 of the total salary disbursement. Not just say more than 50%. Akatua na yekwaje ne yeketua bi. Na allowances nso enka wo a wakatua esuano na nka allowance aye kese kakra. Omo kire say omo gye akatua kese no omo allowance eye more than omo gye akatua ketewa no. Enti sa wo hwemu a se say Ghana yakatua yeje no de oje ketewa 418 de oje kese na se ga badam ye 34,000 a average salary average ushia obi a oye adwuma bia no obo na katua kyerewa e bia on the average a 2,500 cedis. Nti sa uji below this dia na che sa salary ye below average e wo Ghana hampo 25 million obi a obehia ne bia ushia nipa 100 a e bia emu 80 ana 70 omo say yakatua 23 22 26 entu be yen average no Ghana ha average salary is here according to statistical service omo abanya for omo adwuma de na omo katua ye average 25 million 2,500 cedis a month and nipa no woje de oje ketoa 4.8 418 4.1 no na ufri ho a employees omoji between 5,000 to 9,000 cedis no omo allowance 26 times higher omo katua ne san wosro no de omoji 2,500 omo ye average no omo allowance omoji about 5,000 to 9,000 no omo allowance 26 times intisemene wonder wo adwuma mu hai wonder je 9,000 cedis a month na me meji 2,500 cedis a allowance na ye de maye no ya mame wonder how the calculator na bo me kakra wo je 9,000 cedis a month and na meji 2,500 cedis but allowance na ye de ma no de ye de be ma no my fan say wonder amount be ma 112 cedis as allowance
112
there be ma me 112 me na meji 2,500.
Oh okay
nti ya ma me 112 times in the 26 say
2,912
enti de oje na wo me ameje 2,000 cedis no ya mama allowance of 100 cedis e wo adwuma mu ha
yes
but wo a wo je 9,000 no ya sama 2,900 that's a 3,000 abeka wakatua no ha na koye 1,200
yes
but me a me meje 2,500 no my allowance 112 enti ako 2,600 one with the increment according to Ghana Statistical Service. Now, regional difference in the Greater Accra and no more adwuma how market to wasro. Accra recording no highest average monthly salary. Not just say national in 2,500, but Greater Accra there, the on year to Accra no, was 3,142. Me purchase average. Greater Accra. And say oh below this next Accra na here for so count.
Go for 400 oh.
Yes.
Go for 500 oh.
According to Ghana Statistical Service, Greater Accra,
on paper.
Yes. Oh, dear, me person me run it through ni na.
Okay.
Yankum kakra. Regional difference no wonder 3,142. Ewo Greater Accra. Ene ye regional yetua ni paka yi. Nti sa wo Greater Accra na wutie me na wakatua nru 3,142 a month. Wo ye below average ewo sa region no mu. Ahia wo ha. Ena region na yetu omuka lowest ehode obekọ na obi a obehia ne bia 1,000 cess yama me 1,009 yama me 2,001
yama me 800
omuso makatua ne ho na average no 2,212 na say 2.2 and ye de mo ewo 22 million amamebo ha 2,212 22 million and Greater Accra 31 million na gender pay gap no e ma ne mema there is a 6% gender pay gap recorded, with men earning an average of 2,669. As a member akatua kakra bi chen ma 100. Usha member 100, ma 100. A member 100 no more na akatua chen ma no. On average, compared to a manager 2,500. Nti ye akatua na member ne bro man so bi a 100 cities. Yes. Okay. But ombro moso. But the disparity was more pronounced in the Upper West region in terms of gender. And one day, Accra na be 100 cities dema, and one of 400 cities, almost 400 cities na da man me market to you. Emua pa. Na 348 Ghana cities more than women, and we a 13% gap. Into national na, a man me market to you and 6% gap in them. But oko Upper West dia, a man me salary no, a 13% gap in them. Na earnings nso a vary by age. Ehɔ na mepɛ Ghana fo nyina de omadwen kɔ ho. Yɛse mpanyimfo na omadi above 60 years no. Omo average salary ɛyɛ 14,466. Necessary obi a wadi proof
from 60
years bia wobɛhia no average wobɛbusa ne salary no ɔgye bia 140 million and above.
I was so core pension no.
Pacho no.
And I heard
no.
And the 14,000 cedis.
No. Omo amadi abro 60 years bia public service. Abanya adwuma mu no.
Okay.
Ubeshia omo average bia waji above 14,000. Na say 14.5 ho baby. Memfa allowance mai. Enti ono na allowance ne be 26 times the wo 2,000 woje. Na omo amadi bro 60 years omo je 14,000 no. Omo 51 years to 60. Omo de no 5 times lower. Enti omo 20 ba ne de. Na che say omo 20 ba na wo 2,000 no. Na mpanyimfo no 14,000. Ti the gap between omo 14,000 and omo ye young. Omo
2,900 and 2,500.
Na che say obi a wadi bru 60 years no hwe na katua na obru omo form no by 12,000 13,000 gap.
Hey, emua.
Yes. Nti obi a wadi 60 years bia na obehia no na katua ne doso chen obi a owo 25 30 45 no obru omo so be 13,000 cedis. Allowance ne mai no so 26 times.
Hey.
Institutional pay gaps and policy. Differences in earnings extend across government institutions. Highest institutions omutua skapa no. Omutua 9,000 more than omuntua. Ebi ti say aban adwuma bi ho a.
Yes.
Ebi amemfa ne say henfa ne etuatua bi a GMPC Bank of Ghana any sa adwuma no. Averagely aban adwuma ne bi ho a yetua ebi mu ka 10,000 more than the omo yentua omo kakra no. What you say?
Aye.
Enti ye wa aban adwuma bi ho teacher bi a Ghana Education Service na katua 3,000. But the same aban adwuma bi a Ghana Gas na nipa no ho no oje 17,000
a month.
Yes, nti gap by dem no average or higher 17, average or higher 3.
Yes.
Nti ohwe institutional pay gaps na emu wa omoje 9,333 more than 4 times the oji 2,000 cedis no oje. Now with government spending 2.3 billion month busumi bia no public sector no you spending 2.3 billion on the public sector allowances nkwa. Na allowance ne so mo omoje aketua kese no omoje. Na no pay
sika potene de nyama.
There be 2.3 billion allowances. Yes. Na enkomodidie mu no from enu anajo na mehwe se yesi ya research so many times our Ghana. Na ade ba ko a higher ne se Ghanaians earn very low salary. Ghana for yakatu compared to French speaking countries. Nigeria de menko ho.
Yes, your minimum wage in what form?
Your minimum wage in what form? But say what they to globally. Menfa ne say country bit say Angola. February 2025, your minimum wage in 18 cedis a day. And we are $1.2 a day. Now, almost edges 7 per day. Yeah, the 1.2, but almost 7 per day. O check the cost of bread. Yamfa say country bit say US. The only bet check amount say waka to yeso and say. Yeah, minimum wage a day 18 cedis. The cost of bread average 20 cedis. Do you understand?
Yes.
You see, minimum wage 18 cedis. Some more take care of muti no.
It's month no grano 440.
No, man, command. men command
540
o command
Yo.
obebiri ani so
Mate.
a day bia yesi entua oka 18 cedis minimum wage bread 20 cedis enti wo ya adwuma a day ni nyina obetima ato bread
Oba bread ni be 40 cedis.
o the average
Wo de yemfa
na
average.
yes strike average yo pan no enti a day wakatu ya de ma no utumi de den eto pan no
Na be so.
wo de fa ne say waje 20 cedis
Enti
minimum
okay.
wage ni yatua more but waje 20 no je ya wo de atop pan no
bread.
but wo hwe bia contribute say memfa UK anase de enti amanfo bedwane akọ bread e wo ho no omo minimum wage $13 or $14 around that per hour ebi je $8 $9 per hour but bread bo na $2 enti wakatua wo beje 1 hour no betima to bread 5. Do you get it?
Yes. As compared to your
a day omo de no an hour of your minimum wage can buy 5 bread average.
Yes.
But wo de no a day ni nyina to bread enti ono 1 hour no what e no to bread or 8 or 10 more hours to save.
And so no betimi save ya chen because they need to me to ba ko pe.
Wo de ni a day.
Hey, no ne de ne per hour.
Oh no de no no betima to 8 bread. Wo de a day no to me to 1 bread. Ndu pese wo hu se ahotre wo man bi mu a. These are the indicators.
Asem na reho.
A bread and butter issue. Yem breaking niam down.
Enche Obama say me fan say wo fie mu didi pa.
Yes.
Mutimi di bread ba ko dako a. Eche say UK minimum wage per hour no.
Yes.
Ubetimi di didi na wotwe ni nyina.
Fantastic. But Ghana de no obedidi 1 day. But eno so the whole day. UK de no so 1 hour no and etimi to bread 5. Nti na odi eno akoto bread
na. So you adma 8 hours. You adma 12 hours. And e be di time we sika obenya.
Exactly. In terms of transport, for instance, UK, the enti obi bedwane akọ sa ho kire mpo wo ho a. Analysis ne say, oma cape transport outside London. Ofro aban bus bi ana bus oma cape no say last year, 2 years ago na ye £2 a day ni nyina. And as say ye £3 a day. And no ye aban bus or more encourage public transport.
Yes.
Mame Musa say $3 no a day na ketua no. 1 hour of ne minimum wage ebi obedi or the befa bus a day ni nyina. But wo 18 cedis na say minimum wage no. Wo de fa ne say wadwuma ura na yam ye. Wa ma 20 a day. Wo transport to say na wo spend a day from Ufie to her. Wonder o transport ye say.
E kan kwa o.
But you say na wo say ohu. Na wo hu. Me pese ye break it down na ye de ba. A day say na wo spend from Ufie to her. Transport no say na utua. Wonder kra no mato.
Obama.
Say wa say na utua.
E kan kwa o.
Sa na ye hwe wo say aban say o ya bo mo ho moden ye minimum wage 18. Adwuma na wo ye ne fa ne say e cost ro pantie amount 25 cedis minimum wage a day. What upon no we aka 5 cedis.
Aka ba no.
Ubede na ubede tua sa.
Aka ba ne sister jai. Oba enko akire ye de waka na ya tia se. Oba ngofo be wura be ho na. Oba eka ba ne jai.
Be say ya anya ne ma be say ya. Unhu say there need to be serious reforms in our salary structure. Me dey ba form. Enti say obi je 1 hour. Say obi wo UK o say ha de den ya busa ne say de enti no ntumi ma. Because opeso top pan no na katua no ye adwuma 1 hour wo de afaka ne pan no. De aka nyina no de kotua rent no de bia ye ne niema. But ha no wo minimum wage no wadwuma red yam ye nti o ma wo 30 a day. Wo de fan 18 o ma wo 30 wa times 2 and 3. What upon no we aka 10 cedis. Ubetimi de afaka afrifia akọ wadwuma mu. E che say the whole day somebody in UK can use 1 hour of the salary to buy bread, milk, and also transport.
No de akọ adwuma asen aba no ho ato no.
1 hour. But wo de no, wo de ato bread. Ya to mo ama wo mpo no UK de no. Minimum de no. Minimum no de no 1 hour.
My God.
That is how life is. Ya calculate sa ne ma no because un say US or mon ton milk tin. Me fan say gallon. Omo gallon of milk $5. Eno no betimi anom no bia be
nti full pack na waje kofie.
Yes, obetimi anom no bia be na wotwe ana na wotwe mienu. Omo US omonim. Nti se woto sa $5 na e kire say 1/3 of hour an hour wage no minimum wage no 1/3 and na wo de ato a gallon of milk wo konom no bia na wotwe ana na wotwe mienu. Wo to tin of milk say yɛma wo 18 cedis a wobɛtumi atɔ tin of milk mienu asa ɛno yɛ day so the difference between an hour market no any day no ɛkyerɛ sɛ obi ɔwɔ UK no ɔyɛ adwuma 1 hour ɛso kyɛn Ghana wo daily day we no times 5 1 hour enti yɛn nkasa yɛpɛ sɛ yɛte sɛ UK o but ɛwɔ sɛ yɛhu the cost of living ɛne yɛde ayɛ salary because we pretend to pay and people pretend to work
and
enti me printe adeɛ bi a 1959 Singapore leader obe change country from 59 to 1990 Lee Kuan Yew also obaye na ade ohun say ma corruption ekoso public sector eyesa akatua yetua no enye oto we ya na katua senti obi awura adwuma no mu a opede ono bedi ansa na waje adwuma ne de but ohun ne sese utua competitive salary into omo ye white paper reporter research after 2 years into also opede the brightest and the best nipa o ma ben ye mfo mo nkwa aban mu nti ukwa Singapore obi ye teacher ni a otimi gi akatua te se obi owo UK o ye engineer
no mu nyina they are pay
and also na a transforming country no ama say omo free book no I think say page 385 of from third world to first world country the omo ye omo movie from third world to say ye one Kwame Nkrumah nyina ne bai eye de unhu se Singapore ni si wadwane afri ni Nkrumah ba UK so be pay adwuma because ono oye teacher ni wo Singapore no ne salary better than engineer or UK and because of that corruption year from 1972 omo institute here to 1980s APC 19 enter ofri wono na Singapore for lives are transforming corruption index no eco lowest and this corruption na ye ni nyina ne say obi and osha Ghana the title na omo say amanfo atro na me pe title no mo say pe best CV obi pe adwuma o pe 7 years experience o pe say okofa se wakoto a o pe waka news be 10 years o pe obi o your experience wo following o hwa akatua wode ma wo no nso a incommensurate with
CV
experience now the buy
o pe best but you cannot pay enti say o hwa akatua wo Ghana na nka amanfo ye magicians o de me bobo so anopai eche se busa ho se wo bosumi akatua no wo ye de na unya bi fa kasa ba bosumi bia wo survival a lot of magicians are living in Ghana enti fa sa de ne to ho se me to milk sen me rent no a day wo de oje 1000 cedis a day a month breaking it down into a day e bia na 1000 cedis no e de obeba be 50 cedis or 40 cedis a day also minimum wage 18 cedis enti e kire say you have to work for 10-11 days to pay for 1 day of where you sleep. So how do you pay that? Amount for share a lot of issues with regards to the salary. Now ye teacher ni kabi at $3,000 in Singapore. Now the beto Ghana hoa ye nyina ye started from third world. You can clearly see say one country is pretending to pay people and another country is paying people and getting the reward. And to obi to office or Ghana, how loto the whole day because Lee Kuan Yew say nipa no a natural tendency say the obedi ni here first. And even though so often a jumano or to one who try bet because I was so supplementing a country and no idea tia wadidi the old man on what the 3 days asa and to say a per se a minor cost ye dear. Na sa de no mo ye no so e ma Singapore for public sector no omo twe nipa from private sector. Can you imagine? Say be obi adwuma o MTN a omo hono government work mi ko fa sa nipa no.
Just like that.
Ahado the ama private sector for ni ntua akatua yie ne say. Ohwe public sector no kra wo aban kra ono so nani kun hono wo fa wo ma wo sen. Into the aban salary structure no na etua.
No, they are compare.
Into obi fra brochire ba kroma na nka otua be $3,000 a month ma obi a won company na across the world, multinational. Obedu Ghana na HR no wo Ghana ha no say $3,000 mpacho $3,000 and they say
hey
check him times 15
okay since dollar near saying 15
with 15 page 15
hey.
Na $3,000 say be a multinational company be you have $3,000 on a company was South Africa, Angola and I say Egypt into a city be Ghana $3,000 near say
46,460
million na obetua the bag Ghana scam.
Yes
HR no be fa no Ghana ha no opese o man nipa ne hu se me ye adwuma ma wo e mo kasa na hey Ghana ha ye best bank kra no manager ne yetua ne ka 25,000 na obi a wo ye a civil engineer no na obe man of 460. Sa 3,000 no yemfa CDC mano because then the average salary into a save over 43,000 amount employer no.
Hey.
Because na o man no abanya hye say yentua average person. Omo nyina omo kan bi into obeseti apa. Nti ama cheap labor e wo krum ha. Nti am youth no mo dwane kɔ no. Nye say UK no ahoto wo ho bia o but o calculate say mitimi ya 12 hours a day a. Medidi. Menya da ya dem. Metimi ahwem abusua kakra. But ha no me ye adwuma saa bia 13 years a. And it is the magic 2 years wo UK. Even though some hon to me mroso bia no. But eniema no ma me ho hen ha me. Omo calculate the cost of bread. Omo calculate milk, rice. No omo wi a omo de ama wakatua. Yen so de no 18 cedis a day. Wo de top pan no wi a, wo ne o ma mo de ma no kopem dan. But abai so aye ade. Nti amanfo kɔ adwuma wo muna tika no. Okoso oni manager ntokwa. Yese wo penipa wo se wa adwuma 14 years experience. Or per master's degree. Wo salary yese o se 3,000. Nipa spend this I was school akɔ awie degree, awie masters. Or se mema on 3,000 cedis. I think that we need a reconsideration of the Ghana salary. And almost say research and almost say the biggest factor they say Ghanaians, especially government and the private sector, no, almost employment say favor.
Hey.
Yes.
Oh yeah. It's a secret, a open.
Yeah.
As a nipano wa who mo bona wa bia juma sebra ne beye. But who expertise say wona wo be ade up ama na juma na koso.
Yeah.
You see, asema abobo bosu say udru baby a woka say Ghana magicians, a lot of us are magicians no. Oba unim say no na ma asofo binom ebu Ghana for fast.
Of course.
Because who say enti me sika we wo sisi ya averagely if say ye tuya 18 cedis no exactly as it is e dia manipa no a nipa or no si waji 18 a day no o calculate ya the sika nu 600 Ghana cedis a month.
Exactly.
Enti check said the cost of living equal. Accra. Check said the bia near my book or so. Enti say nipa no so for bi baby no say bra wo ba me ya dia ma wa ma wo onyame be tene sa wo so obeya nwonwade dia ma
ya busa
me say mirika de be kwa na dwuma no obeba na na abotan
busa onam for 4 girls na oni omo ha na mo kwa na jo sorry na mo yesi ni say onya visa na okodu UK ana okọ US aya okọ sorry me ka say
be ya why
because
e
bread and butter life is about bread and butter. This is it. Or say enhancing the CPBI. This is the Singapore story. Competitive salaries for the best and brightest. Obi a wako school waya DCGPA. Wabing. The British colonial government says a white paper on why you need best salaries to get the best of reforms. Me kind baby kakrama. Or say omo on Ghana 2025 report.
Yes.
Above 60 years and omoja ketu
14,000 plus.
Singapore, the NSA, by the year 1972, a report no be matured no. Also competitive salaries for competent and the honest government. Omo recommend this say to get the best for government and improve the country. Promotion for civil service for people before they turn 32 years.
Oh. Hey.
And to go country no more. Before so be better 32, not or your deputy of a ministry.
That's
true. Na average. Until from 22 years obey university no. Omo we SHS kra no or ye adwuma. Until by 32 years ya share say averagely he should be able to be competent enough to be a deputy. And Ghana will be a 32, 38 no the deputy so a young because obe breast out from 22 into unko 38 no. No Singapore would me the president. Yeah, in 40 years about
40 years.
Ye nim say ye brain no. Say ya amba ye salary structure no. Wo de kwato to Africa hono obi abeka se Nigeria mum sete no de amenti ase ne se krom ha wo ha ye se ato fuolim wo ha ye se ato mum emu every 20 cedis echo 100 cedis employer bi anim government nim but salary ni the same and to obi anu otumi to emu back from the salary no a woje lowest earner eje 418 enyame na meka Ghana statistica lowest earner eje 418 yato mum ma bedu 125 de efo no 5 kilos wo babako wo de fa ne se wa wo one wo ne ukunu 5 kilo no be di ne sen wo je 418 aban se ne yentua o minimum wo koto mo 125 abesi fie wo ntohwe nka ho
Obama
Watopa no baako for bosome. Sika nasa. But this is a country that you are pretending to pay people.
And we are also working.
We are pretending to work.
We are working.
As I say, lottery I handy no.
Exactly.
Exactly. It's to office hono. Now bet it. Now Yamana is so convenient. Yama say, "Everyone in your lotto."
Unim nipa omo betu UK.
One man.
Nipa 70 years and above 60.
Wako pension. Chese.
Me nua bia na me ne ye adwuma wo adwuma ya mu. Oja ye no ko UK. Na wo ye betting addict wo how US. Wo ye betting addict. Okodu ho no. Osi wo ba. Me ya adwuma 1 hour me gi $18. Me amfa certificate bia ne ba yo. Me omunim se me nko school da me gi $18.
So for betting.
Enti me the bet.
Enti bet no me nya time kra na me nhwe so kra. Me ye 12 hours and I say 14 hours a day. Enti for time se. Me save kakra. Nti bet na no ye risk. We dey me call adwuma nko ade a ye betua. Bet na ye risk. So why should I and I'm say nipa bi anye corrupt we ase ye nwo obi a corrupt. It is the system that we have created because we are buying na Ghana statistical company awa show mo omo kone na maba na omo se wo brightest students omo wie school masters for ye mo 3,000 cedis ye ton bread 20 cedis ye ton milk carton nti uti krom ha na uno milk kra ye say why is sikani
we prema ni
efie ye se boka hey atre ba akopɛ
abanim daibo nti say ye pese ye fa white paper bia ye ne Singapore de see so ne ye fa omodie ne ye kwohwe se wutua nipa ka ye ma wogyae niema bebre omo say improve innovation say enei say wa uti we ya ye say at once amount be 15,000 cedis a month enka o deserve times 2 of that.
Yes.
Ubom say wuti wa na wodwen adwuma ne ho.
Ubom say wadwen
ye adwuma omo say improve innovation.
Obey.
Yes.
Me dey say yo kroma ye bibia brofo sem krata so fefefe ya kwati committee yes ye o national tripartite committee said there
fair wages commission
wo mo ane oba wo mo ma yes ye hwan
na ye wages o say salary
yes wo mo ane hey wages da bia na mo abota akwat na office na wo tie condition mo on paper there wo mo bibia fine bedru ho se ntua ka oba
say mind be say by 1979 a comparison of the employment and earnings of 30,000 graduates in Singapore in 1980 found that graduates in private sector earned, on average, 42% more than those in public sector. These figures provided the Lee Kuan Yew government an insight into why the private sector had dominated the industries in the country. This was overturned a year later with the implementation of the White Paper, with government workers attracting the best and brightest, even from the public sector, and tripling their salaries. The result of that is what Singapore has transformed by reducing corruption, improving the lives of civil servants, and also attracting the best of brains from the private sector. Brain drain is at the minimum in Singapore for over 60 years.
Wow.
Over 60 years.
Over 60 years.
Obianko baby asa me kope greener pass.
The greener pass.
Greener ben.
Teacher ni a wo ho no. Ya man is sika chen se obekọ UK akoye engineer. Enti ade na oche no oche me se me Singapore ni bi ko share wo UN conference wo US. Akra ono wo 24 years, 25 years. Na me papa, my twam for life begins at 40. Na oni akra net na ho. Me nka se ma bon. Ye bia nka me free krom ho. Na wo hwe niema e free na adwe mu ba. Me postu ne picture akra wo Instagram. Niema e free na adwe mu ne suggestions a ono e ma wo ho. Ye wi a ono ye lead team lead maye. Na me busa Bendo Chimalo BBC said. Was 24 years. Ade na ya kire no teacher ni no he is well paid. Into what akra na de na innovation bia no aban na ma obibi e wo se yede ma na ene teacher ni wo krom ha o wo afuo be 5 wanya ne sa oni di ntia burofuo banchifuo bodifuo no de nkura na
to kwa afuo na kwa kodo adwen bia ni utirim
aban no so pese nkura ne ben you are pretending to
ko ben wo hefa
obi akọ training college awie wo ma na 2,500 cedis a month wo se wa ya de 3,000 cedis otopa no mako 10 bosomia na katua na kase o hai dan asika na sa on send bi man
sika na hye oba sika na yesen
sa nipa we pese o ye innovative
ye de nso ye sua theory ne sa no practical te se de oso ko hu ye
let's keep discussing issues like this ma obi nka say US e hofo US, UK, baby anywhere for. But a dwene no mo dwene say, pa no ye saying, a more ye saying, meat pie ye saying, a dan ye saying, car ye saying, yan canning in our mommy address away idea, will be baby busumi be our faka, obeda dem, ube did uber no munsu, ube tiakani, obeto phone, obeto credit. Ye canning in our money at the amade into be free room, on go school da or paper from our Netherlands, or to me to the best of perfume, or to me to the best of shoes, or to me to be BRB, but or clean toilet. And yes, a hawful, but the iron is a yes, or yen ye. Now, yen ye and sooner ye Jew busy come and no rasa janine, so I didn't say obetia, or Tiani aside the Biamadi pano. That is how a nation works. You pay people 3,000 CDs, master's degree holders, and you want the country to improve. Brofu Benebe improve, no. Countries have done research into this.
Say, with all our natural resources, look at our gold, our lithium, our timber. Your percentage saying any woman, you two real the coin, send and come with all this noba. It's me man hobra.
Mekan for Sabu Konamobia.
Opian to Kwankobia.
From third world to first world. Kwame Nkrumah li kwa UNESTAT. Wa be ready Sabu Kono. Ade a wo kai wo mo ni natural resource bia.
Ah, but ye woni nyina bi okroma. And what is our problem here?
A human resource na wo se wo use ni yie.
Ah, enti ye memu ha no. Obama. Wo wa hu Sabu na kan. Enti o memu panimfo hu Sabu no. Ye like ye kan bi da. Ye hu da. Na o ka sem bi me yam sheme. Say yen system we mu no 60 years and above for no.
Yeah.
They allowances so kra no do so chain. Oh my god.
According to Ghana Statistical Service, we have
no, like you did
I
the
understand.
research. So
Let's speak.
Attribute to source nankasa. And your Ghana dear now when you see youth in a youth you chale ya brakwa. Hey. Public sector.
UK. Why you can't. Ya mamon yen say I heard the yenim say holding so you can say bra over. Because a hold there 1 hour 1 hour work 8 meter milk bread a day for car a day. Now if you work 14 hours into 13 na kano e you done anyway enjoyment tina wo say me ye adwuma no ye de adwuma sha wonsa wo ho a ubeye
into buy fan say ufrika so na be adwuma e bia La Paz. And I say be all free in Sawam na about Accra. Nti imagine say Sawam to Accra o fair cry saying. E dey no be di saying. Atara obehye mai.
De
o rent mai.
De ote ase ma ye to fuel mu. De ote ase ma ye to lorry fame. De na nhihye ye ma ye to dan mu. De na nhihye ye ma ye to milk mu no. Ono an tua o ka wonim se wuntumi. Onim se wo be wia no enso wo de wia memom.
Me penesasin se metua o ka. Dan se metua o ka. Wa yire o ho aye.
Na nya nipa boni ni ya.
Adan. Like, dear, sorry, I say,
we are not
one quite now. Say, Obama, I'm not Yahuno.
Yes,
just say, and now you not Germany for, and I Ghana had an Indian said, Massa to our dream when Yajuma, you're funny, say, yeah,
you can see be phone lines, and
young
coffee.
To be frank with you, recently, Shadia Mali. Yeah. Burkina Faso guys no
or say for 5 calls.
Where the guys here.
Okay.
Because omo natural resources omo bibia ho. Omo se omo use the work krom ho no. Omo nko ba bi fufuro enko yi bibia. Look at Libya before Gaddafi be wu. Libya at a certain age.
Mamfa calls
Oba Cobra.
Na abufu a aba mo no. Hello. Udin ba bia kasa free.
Pintin bo mi di Mr. Mo.
Okay, yentio.
Kana enukuru ya ba adwuma e police some element code more cantonment osume me lorry fare 850 cedis enye easy me rent mai ebusuafo credit na se wa ma wani anya din onyamimu na ukoye police for na edit na kwan no bi na odi din kofo ska o mobra ntin aban yes na on tu obi aketuemu na brabon mo din ye di crampo yenya ubewie bosume na di staff aka ndamase.
Well, these are issues that we can relate to. Obi antnasim breaking it down say me ye adwuma o UK I say holding but me 1 hour aketua no etimi top pan no sa 10 1 hour. Ghana me minimum wage no etimi top pan no 1 the whole day. Na say me need biem me mfa car me nware me nye hwe sa na ban na adwen ye ne say this is good. the year can say am I no omototo akatua mu yie no after years omunya ho resource because obi e didi fine onko bokro no e wo adwuma no. We have to be thinking about the issues that we relate to because the money ye hu ne say bafo the money ye hu ne say yen hyehyɛ ye mu no omo si nipa na omo gye akatua mo no omo ye just 10% pe 90% aka no extra go now no ye bebo SIC ma media enti 10% kakra bi na omo wo so ho. But Singapore security, teachers, engineers, public sector, you have to pay all of them well because omo wo so ho no omo na ye adwuma no. 10%, according to statistics, 10% of Ghanaians are moji akati. Omo no moji more. 22% of your salary, only 10%. Na ya no match afra. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Bacho, udine baby okasa free, you know, and 10 times to my why?
Bacho, when the family make us free, I don't see a phone.
Okay, you.
Hello?
Same am say on temen kaye ofre na wabon in term na yeko salary structure and pretending to pay workers and workers pretending to work. Yeko so hano. Hello? Hello? Pacha ofra ma radio ne television and for mama. Hello?
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 Ma radio no na TV and for na kasa mama.
Hello?
Sorry. Pacha ofra ma radio ene wo TV no na wo twe ho kakra na am I a very terrible feedback. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, we didn't be akasa free.
Very good morning.
Morning.
So be have a call.
Nyame adom boko.
Sama mo kan no kra oba bosome ye adwuma ye diska oba sika oba gino me do nyame se oba so wan hwe ye kra na oji abese esu oba wa diska na wie no oba fa lorry fe oba fa ka akofie oba fa ka aba adwuma anopa oba tra adwuma na edi enimre so oba sa tra adwuma na edi ebi abehye ho se so ye be menti no awia wundidi obecho yem kom kakra sebe ya obetimi anya kakra se so oba boso ebe so no obe unni bi class ada wo disi tenye se de kran ni bia ba ni bia ogumo obia ten di bia
Line no essay tina omo research almost say 80% of Ghanaians see opportunity ba ombeko 80%. Now what your mind mun say na ekoso 80.
Over 80 so.
Nambusa say 20 na kan mo yede.
I'm sure say time as ye research no. E be sin ye update ya e be hu say percentage ne kosoro.
Osi Oba, good morning. I am a second degree holder, masters. I completed UCC in 2017. After NSS in 2018, I stayed home till 2022 before getting a job. Moved to Accra and I didn't have a choice than to settle for 1,500 cedis. I have been receiving this from 2018 till date. 1,005 second.
Abrabo ben no betimi abo. Abrabo ben.
From higher year money you try bet kakra.
Aye.
They will be there ni wahyehyɛ ni.
Wahyehyɛ the bet.
Wahyehyɛ ni bed the oho 1 cedi 1 cedi 1 cedi 1 cedi.
0598 988 686 0598 988 688. And your WhatsApp. Nti wo abanya adwuma mu na adwuma mu na wontumi mfrɛ a text here. Person you anonymous. 0598 988 686. Degree holder ewo country bi. Adwuma obeye no. Master's degree onya adwuma nti ya man 1,005. Ghana research ne so e can say ye produce more tertiary students. Nti market is saturated. Nti ama oversupply of labor. Nti ama cheap labor. Ye hu se bakwa wa ben wonder ni ti bo. But ye man 3,000, ye man 2,000 ye kan chen say be so no. But ye nim say 2,000 no or the to emo na or the to anwa to diapers e wo fia asa the aka bia no so de nsa bo baby ti wo ho na wa ye call chairman na wo me te o ka che o obe innovative for adwuma no na ofre obi
Come on.
And I did to Mabuna for a ban or the mic grab a show. I don't go to Mabuna for a woman.
What's up? 0598 988 686 0598 988 686. Niye muni yape o. Yeah, kanyina. Anything for the boys.